everyone, and welcome back to my channel, The Crafting Chemist. Today we are going to be making some really fun little watermelon slices. It's the summertime here where I live, and so these are really fun. They are great for if you're working with kids or you have kids and you want a fun way to be able to teach fractions, or I have different number of watermelon seeds in each of my slices, so I can also practice counting with the kids if I wanted to. So you've got some variety of what you can do to make these fun, make them educational, or if you just think they're cute and to make fun little coasters or something. What you're going to be needing are, for this pattern, you're going to need 4 colors of yarn. Pink for the main part of the watermelon. I used a light green for the inner part of the rind and a dark green for the outer part, and little black yarn for the little black seeds. So to get started, you're going to need a hook, and you're also going to need scissors. And so the size of the hook will just depend on the yarn that you are working with. And so let me put those to the side so the other way. And to get started, I'm going to start with my pink here. And I am going to start by chaining 3. We are primarily going to be working with half double crochets, and so we're going to start off for the most of this project. Our chains are going to be the first stitch of the row. So I'm going to go into the 3rd chain from the hook and do a half double crochet, and I'm going to do that one more time. So that will give me my 2 chain and then 2 half doubles, and then I'm going to chain 2 and turn for my next row. Now this stitch is going to be part of my chain, so I'm going to skip that very beginning thing right here, and I'm going to do 3 half double crochets into my next stitch, and then I'm going to do 1 half double crochet into the top of my chain here. That will be the end of your 2nd row, so you're going to chain 2 again. You are going to again skip that, going to do a half double into the next one, which would be your first, I guess, if chain is counting as your first stitch. You're going to do 3 half doubles, which basically you are just doing 3 half doubles in the center stitch of a row. And then I'm going to do 2 more half doubles to get to the end of your row. And the reason I'm doing the increases in the center here is it is allowing me to keep the edges for the most part straight, but to start curving the center. So for our next row, we're on row 4, chain 2, turn, half double crochet, this counts as the first, half double crochet in the next 2, three half doubles in the center, and then 1 half double in the next 3 stitches. If you're right-handed watching this, this pattern will work just fine for you. You'll just be crocheting in the opposite direction as I am. All right, chain 2 and turn. Half double crochet into the next 3, you're going to do 3 in the center, and then half double crochet in the next 4. Chain 2, turn, This counts as the first one. I'm going to half double in the next 4, 3 half doubles in the center one, and then half double in the next 5. Then chain 2. Now if yours looks like anything like mine, which hopefully it does, it's getting a little pointed, which watermelons typically aren't. So what I'm going to do to help counteract this and smooth it out is I'm actually going to do a half double just all the way across, no increasing. And we're going to, once you get to the end, do your normal chain 2. Skip this first one here because of the chain, counting as that stitch. And then we're going to half double into the next 5 stitches. So you're going to have your 3 in the center, and then you're going to half double crochet in the last 6 stitches of your row. And once you've chained 2 and turned, you will be on the final row of pink. So you're going to chain your 2 and then do 6 half doubles to the center, half double 3 stitches in the next stitch, and then you half double into the next 6, pause for that last stitch because we are going to be doing a color change. Okay, so if you have not seen my color change video, you are going to do the beginning part of your stitch. So in the half double, you're going to yarn over, go through that top chain, pull through, but you're going to leave it here with 3 loops on your hook, and then I'm going to take the light green yarn that I'm working with and I'm going to use that to switch colors and finish off that stitch. And the reason for that is just to have a more clean transition, because when I do my chain 2, it is entirely up on that row. And I'm going to clip that. I'll worry about weaving it ends later here. So you're going to just do half doubles all the way across without any increasing with this color. This is also a great project if you have some leftover yarn. The yarns that I'm working with here, they're different textures, different materials, and that's just because several of them are just leftovers from other projects, and it allows me a chance to use up some of it. And at the last stitch into that chain, you are going to do the same thing as you did with the light green, because you're going to switch colors again, this time to our dark green, in order to be able to switch to the outer rind. So you leave your 3 and then you pull through all 3 of them with your new color. Again, I'll tighten those, I'll weave those off later. So I'm going to chain 1 this time. I'm going to, in order to have this outer rind, usually outer rinds of watermelon are pretty thin, so I'm going to do the rest of this in single crochet. And because of it being in single crochet, this is the last row, to make it look like I'm not skipping anything, this row I am actually going to go into that very first stitch opening there and then just go all the way across, no increases, with that single crochet stitch. Once you have done your last single crochet in that chain stitch, you are going to fasten off and weave in any remaining ends that you may have. All right, so here's what you should have at this point. Now for the seeds, there is no one right answer of how to do them. I know the way that works for me by using yarn. If you want to use pieces of felt and hot glue it on, or any other method that works for you, go for it. I am just going to do my slip knot. Bring it up so that you can see and have it in focus. And I am just going to go in wherever I want my seed. Actually I want it more over here, I think. So I'm going to go up on 1 and then go into opening down below. Draw up a loop, pull it through so it looks like that. And then I'm going to pull through like so, And for me personally, I want to have, this just has one thread. I'm going to actually rotate this around just to pull it around. There we go. Just because I personally prefer the look of having two strands here just to make it a little bit wider. And I'm going to fasten it off with a knot, preferably a square knot so it doesn't slip. So, disadvantage to my method, it does leave tails in the back. To show that one more time what I did, so I'm going to do a slip knot, or if you want to do it this way, that works too. That is way too much tail. There we go. And I think I want my second seed. Let's have it up here. So I'm going in from the back, going through one opening, going down another, grabbing my loop and pulling it through both, and then pulling it through my loop there. And then just rotating it around to the front. And there you have it, a nice, cute little watermelon slice. And at this point, I now have 6. And so you can make however many it takes for you to go around in a circle, or you can just make a couple. But however you decide to make it, I hope this pattern was easy to understand. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you for my next videos. So please consider liking and subscribing. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.